Cutting scale, guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, I'm finally freaking back. My ISP was absolute shitter for the last week. Okay, I'm finally back though. We are back, and we are going to be going over, of course, some Iron Banner shenanigans, because this is last week. You can actually do Iron Banner, of course, for this season. Season of the Wish is going to be coming sometime soon. I think it's 2 weeks. But the main thing I'm going to look at is, of course, weapons that will be leaving the banner loot pool, of course, come next season. So next season, you won't be able to, of course, unlock it. Now, you will still be able to focus it. But there's two weapons leaving. There is going to be the Dark Decider, and of course, there is going to be the Gnora's Axe. So these two actually right here. One reason, though, you should try and get yourself a roll of the Dark Decider is because this is honestly legit one of the most unique 720s in the game. Not because of obviously how it looks and everything. There's a ton of these. But the Dark Decider is the only auto rifle in the game currently that can roll Voltshot. So if you don't know what Voltshot is, of course, it's just a perk that is really honestly god tier PVE. So you can see reloading a weapon after defeating a target overcharges the weapon for a short period of time, causing it to jolt on next hit. This is the only auto rifle in the game that can roll Voltshot. Of course, SMGs have it, some sidearms and everything. Sidearm meta, boys. But Dark Decider is the only auto with Voltshot, so it's sort of like a weird ass kind of mini Ijalo supercell. That's why I really do like it, and this is leaving the loot pool next season. So once this is gone, obviously if you've got it before, you can probably focus it next season. But if you've never gotten this weapon, it is probably worth getting yourself a roll of it. But yeah, I'll definitely say you should get yourself a roll of this, of course, PvE wise, because obviously PvE Voltshot's just insane. But you cannot just take my word for it, boys. We're going to go in and showcase just how super good the Dark Decider is and how unique it is. We'll do PvP and PvE with it because I do have a pretty decent PvP roll. Alrighty, so we are going to be going in with our Dark Decider, and this is what it's going to look like and everything. Honestly, these sort of vest, I'm going to call it vest, guys. I know people say it's vest or vest. I don't care what it's called. Okay, vest is what I call it, okay? But the vest weapon itself, these can actually be really, really nice. It is a very kind of unique fandom and everything for them. Some people love them, some people hate them. But I do think that these autos, 720s, can definitely pack a punch PvP, especially with the auto buffs and everything. I think it can honestly go in. I would definitely will say, obviously, people go for more ranged weapons, because these definitely do don't struggle at range, but they're definitely not exactly the range machines. This even has rangefinder on it. But I do think that PvP, you can do really well with these, especially if you do get people like, oh, okay, oh, wait, with a shot. But definitely if you get people like in a 1v1 and everything, you can absolutely wreck them out like this. Oh, that's what I mean, though. You need a 1v1, not a freaking 3v2, boys. Come on. And, oh, he just got absolutely deleted. Look at this guy. Oh, that's in my face. But yeah, in a 1v1, it's actually a really nice auto and everything. I will definitely say that the Dark Decider, as much as I like Dynamic Sway, which is on this road and rangefinder, there isn't exactly roles I'll be going, oh, you have to get this or anything. And obviously there is things called the Sorrow fight, the auto rifle, or Sorrow, I have it in my freaking inventory. Sweet Sorrow, that's what it's called. There is a Sweet Sorrow auto, which is 720. It is craftable, it is ARP2. So I do understand people will probably go for that, because yeah, it's just easier to get. But I do think that if you get a good roll of this PvP, don't sleep on it, because Vesh Stinger can come in real clutch for you, and Vesh itself. I think these are honestly nice autos now, guys. Oh, there's the Gnora's Axe. What is that? He's just sitting in a corner. What a freaking slug. Oh, I walked around that corner like an NPC, though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I do think that Vesh weapons, I think if you get used to these and actually you get a decent roll, people can do absolute work with them, especially get a high carry roll. Oh my god, you can absolutely delete it now. Obviously, if a clown car is gonna peek you like that, you're just screwed. Why is their whole team like there? Oh, we're playing against a bit of a stack. Oh, there we go, the triple stack. Alright, we need to get a kill streak kind of going with this. If I could not get blasted by their whole team, I am gonna get rushed so hard. Oh my god, yep, there we go. Oh, that was heavy. Why is that just around the corner out of nowhere? But look at that for deletion. As I said, with the Dynamic Sway, you can actually kind of laser beam people. But I definitely will say that, oh, buddy. Oh, I am so screwed. I'm so, go on, peek it, there we go. On the annihilation. But you can kind of see that it can be a really nice auto with the Dynamic Sway and everything. It can be nice. Rangefinder is of course good for the extra little bit of damage, or range, whatever. I will say good shot straight also could be a sweet roll, and I will definitely say if you get like freaking high cali rounds of this type of weapon, you can definitely do work. Oh no, someone get me. Oh my god, I legit only had to be tickled to die and he missed every shot. Thank god. But I do think that, yeah, there is some like really dope ass rolls you can kind of get in this, and I do think that, as I said, if you kind of get used to the vest, why are you freaking thunder crashing my ass, guys? If there's ever a dude who's just gonna solo super, it's always me. I'm happy to use it so I can use my well. But my good god, if someone's gonna solar super or gonna get solar supered, it's gonna be my juicy beauty. I don't know, it must be super juicy. That's the only way I can freaking describe how often I get solar supered. But yeah, I do think that this Dark Decider, if you do get rolls for a PvP, don't sleep with it. It is good, but I do think there is probably better in the game and everything. And this whole video wasn't really kind of about much about PvP Dark Decider. This was kind of really going to be about that Voltshot, because as I said, Voltshot is just so freaking unique kind of. But you know, guys, I always have to try have some fun. Oh no, sir. Come on, try slug me. Try slug me. Slugma. Oh, we get this guy, and they're all just gonna hide on me. Freaking stacks and their freaking coordination. They're all telling each other. Oh, they're all saying to each other, "Don't peek your corner, boys. You sure freaking well." Oh, that guy peeked. Oh, this guy peeked. That freaking coordination's breaking down. What the? What? What? I don't know what happened. Did I shoot his freaking... Oh, did I shoot his Thunder Crash? I got Gnoras. Oh, we get this guy, though. And this is the bow dude, actually. Come on, buddy, peek me. Oh, do not freaking get me. Freaking try to bow me, melee me again. No, sir. Not happening again. But yeah, you can kind of see that Dark Decider. It is a solid ass auto and everything. I just think 720s. I think 720s are criminally... Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh! Oh, he has this freaking Necrocosm. Oh, is that a 720? I'm pretty sure that's 720 as well. Where is it at? Oh, that's what I'm talking about, though. Look at the 720 Annihilation together. I'm telling you, 720s are somewhat slept on. Obviously, they take a lot of accuracy and everything because there's so many bullets going. But I do think that they can absolutely shred out if you get your shots going. So, yeah, I just think that overall, you're not sleeping the freaking Dark Decider. This is your last chance, boys. This isn't like just me saying, oh, sure, grind it out for it. Oh, my God, I'm so dead. But this isn't me just saying grind it out for the freaking, the sake of it. This is legit saying that, this is going to be leaving the loophole. So if you don't get it now, you might never get a chance to get it again. And I wouldn't say 720s are going to be meta anytime soon. But what I will say is that Voltshot roll is going to be dope. So yeah, I would be doing Iron Band to try to get it now. There is so many people around here. Come on, boys. Push it. Push them in. Push them in. We got it, boys. We got it. There's the one. There's a second somewhere. There's the two. Help me out. But there we go. Look at the teamwork going ham, boys. We win this game. All right, there's got to be like 100 shot shows. Oh my God, we actually beat the freaking Tempest. Look at that. Drawing with a freaking SMG. I will admit as well, maybe I'm saying like 720s can be somewhat slept on, but I will admit obviously that happens because you got things like the freaking SMGs that are just going absolutely ham. So that's understandable that their freaking 720s aren't doing that well because when it comes to range, they're kind of sitting the same archetype as the yo buddy, take that. But they're in that archetype obviously as the old freaking SMGs, which it makes a ton of sense why they're not used as much. But I think with SMGs maybe getting nerfed sometime soon, maybe, you know, next season they'll get changed again. And obviously auto rifle is doing pretty well. Like you can see, it can do pretty damn freaking well. I think that it's always worth getting a good roll of some good 720s and everything. Is this the best 720 in the game for PvP? Probably not at the moment, because there's other ones you can go in with, like the Sweet Sorrow and everything. No, let me reload. Let me get this guy. And my screen is shaking like your mama freaking taught you right. Am I right or am I freaking right? And guys, can I get a singular kill out of this freaking well? Just one. It's all I asked for. Thank you. Oh, I got two. Thanks. Oh my God, what a mess. That is it in PvP. You can see that's how you get your engram stuff. You want to focus farm and everything. But I will definitely say overall, I think it's good PvP. And with 720s maybe getting better next season in terms of SMGs getting nerfed. Hey, you know what? Don't sleep on it, guys. Do not sleep on it. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things. Of course, with our little Voltshot that could, and you'll see it's going to be super nice on this auto. The only auto rifle currently in D2 that can actually roll with Voltshot. Now, as I said, Voltshot for me, it's just one of those perks where you just gotta get it, guys. It's just so good. Obviously, I know people are gonna give out in the store tell me, I got an Ikelisher Voltshot. I got a shot at Brigand Shot. There's so many with Voltshot. I'm not disputing that. And there's probably better sort of weapons you can use PvE right now, like SMGs. Obviously, they go freaking ham. And I killed myself. Nice. Man, I'm so freaking rusty. I mean, I kill myself all the time in PvE. That is nothing freaking new. But the Dark Decider itself, it is just so unique in the fact that it is an auto rifle that can actually roll Voltshot that it's going to be worth getting for that reason. Obviously, it's going to be great PvE anyway, because auto rifles, I think, inherently do pretty well with dealing with ads and whatnot. But I just think, generally speaking, when it comes to this auto, it's just a super nice auto in terms of feeling and everything. It can get some other nice rolls in terms of course, golden tricorn and whatnot, but when it really comes down to it, the main thing you're looking for is going to be Voltshot. Now, this is kind of a counterintuitive roll, I'm not going to lie, because I've got Voltshot with Iron Grip, so you can see my freaking aim is steady clean, but the reload is a little bit slow. You got to stick on those dexterity mods. But for the most part, I will say that it's definitely going to be worth getting. I think that if you do get yourself a roll of this, you will not be doing yourself a disservice or anything like that. It's definitely worth getting. And the fact that it is going to be leaving the loot pool, of course, means that it's going to be more of a trophy sort of weapon too. You don't want to be a couple seasons in, or like, well, it's like Final Shape next. But you don't want to be freaking going through final shape going, I wish I had a freaking Voltshot auto, and realizing that it is locked behind freaking RNG. Well, not even RNG, it's just locked. You can't get it anymore. Look at that Voltshot. That just absolutely wiped out their whole team. It's like I'm using Shallow Supercell all over again. More of a poor man's because I'm not getting super or anything, but it's a legendary, so I'm not expecting that. I will say too is that the Bungie are definitely looking PvE wise to try to make SMGs not as probably viable as they kind of are right now. I obviously will admit stuff, and you can see it mainly in the meta. SMGs do somewhat reign supreme on both PvP, PvE. With all the changes that will be coming, auto rifles like this might honestly become absolutely banging PvE, and a good ARC subclass, and especially with the conditional finality doing so well too. This could honestly be really, really dope. Now, if there was barrier champs too, I could kind of showcase what you could deal with barriers with this, obviously, because barrier champ is on autos this season. But yeah, as I said, the main thing is that it is the only auto in the game that can really get it. So if not alone, you kind of want to get it just for having Voltshot on it. It's more of a trophy sort of weapon too, so you can stick this in the vault. So whenever someone goes, oh my god, do you have an auto with Voltshot? I wonder what we could use. The only option is Dark Decider, and you can tell everybody, it was like, I've got a Dark Decider with Voltshot. And guys, that's all we use Destiny 2. All our weapons are used to flex. They are not used for obviously being viable. They're not used for the meta. We get certain roles just to flex on people who don't play the game, or people who play the game religiously and never get a role. You get roles to flex on your friends. Don't lie to me, guys. You legit all get roles to try flex on people, because I know for goddamn sure I get flexed on so many because my RNG is ass. It is worth getting just for that flex, but also I think auto rifles next season, I think they'll start doing work. I think they'll start going in a lot more. I think with all the changes coming to SMGs, I think 720s might get the brunt of more PvE action. Don't put them down, boys. These things could be absolutely banging next season. Alrighty, time for, of course, the final boss time and everything. And last chance with our freaking Dark Decider that good. As I said, this is a really dope ass auto. Even if, as I said, you don't really get the Voltshot roll, it's actually a solid kind of weapon to use PvE. But of course, Voltshot is really what you're going to be looking for. It's so uber unique that you're going to want it. But I do think overall that it's probably worth getting if you've never got a roll. As I said, how you kind of do get this, of course, is going to be doing Iron Banner. If you've never gotten a roll, you just got to open up engrams and hope to good God RNG blesses you with a singular roll so you could focus it. But come next season, unless you've got a roll of this, a single roll before of this, you'll never be able to focus it for a while anyway, guys. But things go into that DCV, you never know when they're going to come out. So by the time D2 ends, you might not be able to get another roll of this. So I just think for that reason alone, it's definitely going to be worth picking up a Voltshot version of this, just in case there's ever a freaking God forbid meta that changes and you get FOMO'd out your ass. So yeah, I just think overall, do some Iron Banner this week if you want to. I know D2 isn't exactly popping off right now in terms of a player, of course, I don't know, wanted to actually play the game. That's the best way of saying it. Some people are definitely bored of it. Some people are definitely in the end of season sort of lulls and everything. I understand that, but I do think that if you really want to just make sure you future-proof yourself from FOMO, it might be worth just getting even a singular roll. It doesn't have to be God roll or anything, just a roll with Voltshot. Like mine has Iron Grip, probably ass. I'm happy enough with it. It will do me instead of having to do Iron Banner all freaking week. Well, that is it for me. And of course, the Dark Decider itself. I know people are straight away going to say I've already got rolls and everything, which is fine and everything like that. And I know people are going to tell me the gun is ass. But as I said, the main kicker for me is going to be for PvE, and of course that juicy ass Voltshot roll. The only auto rifle in the game that can actually roll it and everything. Of course, there is the SMGs like Akelos, Brigand's Law. There is so many SMGs or just other weapons that can roll it that might be better a bit in PvE at the moment. But it's more so for next season when there is changes coming to SMGs. Auto rifles, I'm pretty sure I get a buff in PvE as well. This could become an absolute menace, and you don't want to be FOMO'd out of it. Now, as I said, I know people are definitely in the end of season lull, where you're kind of just waiting for the next season. You don't really want to hop on too often. You don't really want to play all week or whatever. I think this is legit. You can get one a roll. It doesn't have to be absolute god tier. Just maybe get a Voltshot roll for the trophy, especially as I said, you guys want to flex your rolls to your friends and everything. But I do think overall, if you want to just get a singular roll, is fine. Even if you don't, you're probably not going to miss out too much. But I just always think that if there's a really unique combo like this, it's always worth getting a stick in the vault. That's probably why my vault is like always full. But I just think that you should definitely get a roll anyway, just to make sure you're covered on all bases, just in case it is a banger next season and you want to focus for it. Because yeah, this is the last week of Iron Banner this season, and come by the end of Tuesday reset, of course next week, you won't be able to get this anymore organically. So yeah, 100% Dark Decider, Voltshot, really unique combo, and 100% probably worth getting a roll just in case. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like. I want to see more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.